Alright, continuing after Logan's little break.
Yeah! I mean, I could have just left without saying anything. We would have been confused and slightly annoyed.
Can't leave without things that... Okay, I'll just stand here.
Maybe... If you investigate everything you could?
Yeah. It's everything at this
Investigate
point.
the corpse again?
Left side, bunch of... with them on. These ones aren't. Okay. Blue light comes on when a slot is occupied. So when someone's in there, the blue light comes on. Looking around the number of lights that are on, including Makuro's, there are 9 in all. 9, which means someone isn't in the freezer. Because there's more than 9 people dead.
Right. 9 lights.
Okay, Makoto, I'm done. Already? Jeez, that was fast.
Indeed.
And we're gonna do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief.
Let's go.
Did you find anything?
Indeed.
Paid careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood, and it seems highly likely that the stomach wound and the blow to the head were inflicted after death.
The stomach wound and blow to the head inflicted after death. Interesting.
Really? Burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. That means neither of those were the fatal injury, right? Then what was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast.
Right.
The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old.
Right. Other wounds.
The file said they were days old.
Is that right?
Why does it say they're old? Where does it say they're old?
Because...
All the Monokuma file says that they were inflicted at least several days ago. Yes, I don't see the difference.
Wrong.
The difference is immense, considering the impression they give.
You
Listen.
seem to be equating several days old with simply old. But
However,
that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds, it makes it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder. Saying they are? But we got all the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it. Unless they were like poisoned wounds, and then she just slowly died after time.
That
So
could be
then-
it. What if Bakuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days?
She could have been dead before the whole thing happened.
Right, and is used as just a...
In fact, the reason she might not have shown up is she could have been dead this entire time.
That's a good point. That's a valid assumption.
Although it says several days ago, but how long have we really been in here?
I want to say several weeks.
I want to say several weeks too.
I mean,
at the very least,
we've went asleep quite a few times in this game.
It's been more than a week.
Certainly you can allow it as been one of the many possibilities, can't you?
One of many.
right.
Detective does not have some supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other
They
words,
envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logical and common sense. Then, as they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work, but beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future.
Right. Fair enough. Kyoko's account has been added to your Truth Bullets section.
Hey,
So if there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time. When you think of it, there was one thing. Earlier when I was looking at Makuro's file, it listed her height and weight.
so
5 foot
7
7 inches, 97 pounds,
pounds.
31, 22, 32. Did I get all that right?
You remembered all that? They are indeed consistent with the corpse. So then, don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake.
indeed.
Our victim in this case was without a doubt Makuro Ikusawa.
We confirmed that little piece
So
of
we've
information.
confirmed that
So it's
the
definitely without
Makuro
a doubt
who was
Makuro.
dead.
Yes.
And
Is
that all you wanted to ask? Yeah, I think so.
so
And
then,
it looks like we have no further business with Makuro's body. Let's get going, it's kind of chilly.
Oh wait, you're not gonna put the body back? Don't you think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this?
why?
Sad?
You forget she was our enemy once. Part of, yeah, she was part of the ultimate despair. But she still got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey,
Heard the phrase "you reap what you sow." Well, yeah, but still.
You really are naive, you know that? It's really quite a poem.
She could have abandoned me, but she decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
So then,
I think we've done all we could here. Back to our separate investigations yet?
Ah, hold on. Still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. Ah, yeah, the diary.
That's probably a good thing to mention to her after she just got over for the death of her dad.
If I don't do it now, I won't have time.
Let's give her a quick little chat to see if she cares.
Hey, Kyoko, I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
what?
Go ahead, out with it.
Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got here?
What? So,
What do you mean?
Well, you know all those lockers on the second floor of the dorms?
indeed.
I do, yeah. But to get into any of them, you need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to.
Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook.
I see.
The one you found in the headmaster's room.
And?
So, did you find anything worthwhile?
I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it might be your pocketbook.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because...
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? Can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker?
Everything you just said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father.
What? If that's
Could that
true,
mean that video is real too?
Video?
Makoto, I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined.
What are you talking about?
I need to go investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own 2 eyes.
Okay, let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can...
So...
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook.
Right, after all, it would seem that it's my locker. Your locker?
If you want to watch this, it'll all make sense.
A DVD. Class 78 urgent interviews.
It says Class 78 urgent interviews.
Yay.
So-
I bent my head for no reason.
In that hidden room after you left.
Anyway...
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, just watch it and see for yourself. Realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before.
None of this makes sense right now, but I guess that means there's some important clue on
Oh
this
boy,
DVD.
we gotta go to that AV
Yeah,
room
we finally
again.
get to go back to the AV room.
You wanna go talk to the others before we do that?
Uh,
Now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble?
Ramble?
in
So
other
as it
words-
turns out, the arrangements I'd made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings.
Talk about your dad, right?
I can never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life. They might be in that book, though.
And all because of the mastermind.
However...
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. That is just one more reason to follow through on that.
Kyoko's eyes burn with the fire of determination. Determination to defeat the mastermind.
It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
Why?
So why is it? Why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess.
She let out a small laugh as she said it, but her smile was filled with sorrow.
Whew.
So that's it for my rambling. There's still so much to do before I can consider my task complete.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey,
But keep this in mind. There is only ever one absolute truth. Whatever the truth serves justice or suffering, whether it's the greatest truth or the worst,
What do you mean?
Makoto.
even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope.
Absolutely not, but because all I can do is keep moving forward, it's pretty much all I'm good at, you know?
Indeed. Sorry if that was strange. Isn't
So
that what
then-
Hina said earlier to us?
No. Well,
I'm pretty sure she said the same
Yeah,
thing.
she
We
might
can
have
just keep
said it,
moving forward. That's all I'm
but
good
we
at,
also,
right?
I think we said that down in the trash chute as
People
well.
really like using that phrase. Anyway,
I
need
think
to get going.
Makoto's coined it, but like,
All I'm good at is not like dying. Yay! I'm a lucky student. Lucky student.
I think Hina said
Send
it
me.
before the trial, and she said like, I'm really good at running, so that's what I'm gonna do, and she ran off to the
Right.
others.
Leaving behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone.
Final farewell. That seems a little ominous.
Well, final farewell in this room.
I'd better get
Anyway.
going myself.
So you want to watch that DVD, or do you want to go check out other people? Because we still haven't talked to Byakuya, or...
I get the feeling no one's gonna mention
we haven't
anything
talked
about
to
it.
Byakuya or Hina, and we really need to investigate what they think about it.
I have to investigate what they think about it, but it could also, once again, be confusion. If Byakuya thinks that, because he's very similar in thinking to Kyoko, he's probably not going to give a shit.
Right.
And Hina might humor me, but it would probably create more confusion than is necessary.
If they've seen it, they've already seen it. They already have their opinions, so we gotta know who's seen it and who's
Yeah.
not seen it.
Even if it's the worst truth in the world, I can't afford to lose.
And of course, we can watch that DVD at any point. So.
Yeah, we can watch it at any point, but... Alright, we'll go find the others.
I think Byakuya's in the archive still.
We need to go back... Why is the biolabs... it's still
There's just
a
points
point
of interest, yeah. We've already been to
Yeah,
one
he's
of
probably still in the archive if I had to
Hina
guess.
cafeteria?
Yeah, she's in the dining hall.
Yeah.
Hero,
Let's
he's
go to the
really
dining
acting
hall
weird.
first. We've already talked to him, so I don't think we need to chase him down again.
Yeah, for Hero, I'm pretty sure
If we chase him down again, he'll just run off again, so it's probably pointless.
it's probably pointless. I just think that his whole thing is he's stupid and thinks we're Monokuma.
Yeah, probably.
That's probably the extent
He
of it.
seems to be very easy to confuse.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he even managed to stake his innocent during the Robo Justice thing.
Well, he thought he was guilty, so... This is where you've been hiding. Listen, I was hoping to talk to you.
Makoto!
She's seen it.
Uh,
Sorry,
gotta go.
What?
Okay.
Right off so fast I didn't even have... Hina, why? Why won't you talk to me?
We still
Yeah.
have to check with Byakuya. If he does
It
the
could
same
be
thing,
something
that's
that
way off
Monokuma-
character for Byakuya, though.
Yeah, that would be out of character.
If Byakuya does it, he'll either confront us directly and try and get us
I'm
to
surprised he wouldn't hunt us down and
spill the
demand
beans.
knowing what's up.
Or he didn't go at all.
Or he didn't go at all. If this was the case that the whole thing is, oh, Makoto might be Monokuma, he would have hunted us down almost instantaneously. Because he's the kind to confront the problem head on.
Either
So
that
I'm
or
guessing he didn't go.
He's waiting for us to approach him. Either way. Let's see what he knows at the very least.
But it could also be creating confusion. He might have shown everyone else something different
That's a good point.
to pinpoint it on me. That's just a theory, but
But it's important to check up on.
because
Not
he
to mention,
has
we also
laid
have that DVD.
false evidence before with the letter Sakura left.
That's right. It's not beyond him, anyways.
Alright, what do you got?
Oh, Byakuya.
Listen, do you think we could talk? Byakuya?
That's enough. I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends.
Hey, Byakuya, wait. But of course he didn't, he just walked away.
So
Why was
even
he acting like that?
Byakuya's kind of...
Yeah, everyone's
He's
purposely
concerned.
trying to avoid me. This is weird.
Anyways, let's go watch that
There's
DVD.
something relating to that that
There's something
definitely
that
is
the hint
fishy.
that everyone else looked at, except for Kyoko, and that's why she doesn't care.
Right. But we
Kyoko probably
definitely
wouldn't have-
received a different hint than everyone else.
Kyoko probably wouldn't have cared in the first place, even if she did see it.
Right, she would have thought it was false.
But everyone else
who
definitely
would
does
have?
seem to care for whatever they gave him.
Whatever was on there, it was definitely interesting.
But we still have this DVD, so we can clearly see what's going on.
Yep, let's investigate. This then?
Yeah.
This should be able to play DVDs just fine. Well then, I better take a look. Took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it in the player. It was playing, but nothing appeared on the screen. I stared in the black of the monitor. Only been a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity, and then all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sayaka. Took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long, and there she was.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was the man positioned on one side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged man, possibly the headmaster.
It looks like the headmaster from the photo as well.
Yeah.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record a conversation.
I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
Detective skills are a little lax.
Yeah.
Like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much. Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
You want me to accept that?
Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense who would agree to spending the rest of your life in this school.
I accept.
What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe.
Well,
As
clearly
the
you
headmaster
failed.
of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
So if on cue, that's where the video cut out. So it basically went through every one of the students and was that. I would assume.
There was a lot I hadn't understood up till now. Only this. I simply couldn't comprehend what I heard. Because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad she tried to frame me for murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life?
As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. The video that I thought was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes were back to the screen, and
If I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me over the edge.
is it me? Yeah.
What I saw was me.
Impossibly
undeniably me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes.
Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed to like a fairly normal conversation. But the I in here and now, had absolutely no memory of it. No memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down and talking to him like this.
Now, shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Yes.
This can't be real. I said yes?
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean,
We don't have much of a choice, do we?
do we?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
So there's something we don't remember again, but definitely happened. There was some ulterior motive here that we knew for the greater good we should stay here. I need to stay. That's probably what the dream is. It's those memories coming back.
Right. Her goal's not to leave, it's to stay.
So like I said, like when we fainted, we don't know how long we fainted or if those memories are still there. It could be that the mastermind made us all faint at that point, had us live a normal life up to an extent, and then that's how they got the photographs, other things, and then wiped our memory clean by making us faint again. And then we didn't remember any of our time here.
Right. From there, the video repeated the same scene again and again with the others.
Right.
We have Byakuya, who agreed to do it. You have Toko, who also agreed to do it. Hina.
Everyone. They all said that they agreed to live in the school forever. And then,
Even Kyoko.
Kyoko. Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, her father, and when he asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted a life within the school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. It wasn't just the monitor, the DVD player itself had apparently turned off, which of course meant the DVD wasn't playing anymore. Monokuma turned it off.
The heck just happened?
Say what?
Whoopsie, looks like it broke. Out of service. Just so happened to break just now. In fact, it hasn't been used the entire game.
When doesn't matter, failure can strike anywhere, anytime!
That's what failure is, right?
Clearly messing with our investigation.
Failure my ass, you cut the
but
power on purpose. Well,
Oh.
whatever.
It would have just been more of the same.
Yeah, even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. He'd ask me the question, and then they'd all say yes. I couldn't help myself. I let out a huge, exasperated sigh, but as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
Pained
think-
it too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem.
Thinking back on it now, at that point, my memory was gone. The time I'd forgotten. Couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was.
What would make you forget all that?
Hey,
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient.
Exactly, so it's a little too convenient that everyone forgot what had happened.
A convenient outcome. Something that seemed to obviously work in favor of the mastermind. Does that mean I've lost my memory too?
It's highly possible.
What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or
Or
interview DVD.
yeah, now I think it's Clash Trial
We
time.
didn't have anything else to do. We
Yeah.
investigated everything.
We really ran out of things.
For anything that has a start, there has
The
to be
final
an
Clash
end.
Trial.
And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start.
Do you think you're ready for the
There is
final
no
Clash Trial?
night that doesn't
I don't
have
think
a
we know the
dawn.
whole story yet, because obviously we'll learn
Clearly,
more
we'll
in
have
the Clash
to
Trial.
learn more during the Clash Trial, or else we're screwed. We're boned.
Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought.
But of course, everyone's also terrified of me for whatever reason, or not
We'll
even
just have
terrified.
to prove
but
our innocence
avoid.
during the trial.
Yeah, obviously they think I might be Monokuma.
But as
It
I
doesn't make
said,
sense in the long run, but whatever.
But we don't
it'll
know
be
the whole
easy to
story.
prove. It'll be easy to prove. It'll be fine.
Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again, because the end is only the beginning.
Which is why there's like 5 sequels.
Right.
Well,
Anyway,
4 at most.
let's get started.
It's only now catching up steam. Like the third game released what, last year?
Everyone gather once again, and you know
So this
where.
series is still very much picking up steam. Who knows where they'll go with it? The first game released, I believe, in like 2010 or 12.
Right.
The second game released.
From what I've
probably
heard, the third game
2014.
has nothing to do with the first game, though.
I don't know anything. I've not heard anything on it at all. I've specifically like avoided any mention of anything.
I was scrolling through Kotaku and it said it was a new story arc.
And if that's the case, perfectly fine. The second
Right.
one is also kind
Nothing
of its
to do
own
with
thing.
yeah. It's about to begin again. The Clash Trial's going
And I
to
don't
start.
even know. I think the only one that's connected to the first one is the spin-off, which might have characters from the first one.
Right. Last time, all our lives will be on the line. Last time, Hope and Despair are on the line.
And
I don't
here
have
we
a
go.
choice. I have to do this. Okay, then. This is the end.
It's the final Clash Trial.
This is where we found out I've been Monokuma the entire time.
Yeah.
Only, somehow Monokuma was still being controlled even while...
Yeah.
I
I'm the
guess I'm the
first
first
one
one
this
this
time.
time.
That's weird. We've never been. You're early, Makoto. Does
listen.
that mean you feel prepared? Absolutely not.
For now, at least. Where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However,
I'm sure they'll be here soon.
It's regulations require them to be here soon. Just like she said, boom.
If they're late, then he could cut back the time again and we'll be screwed even more.
Right.
Byakuya. Byakuya? Oh yeah, everyone's probably gonna act the
Yeah, they arrived one after another, but they were all in the same state of shock.
same. It's just... I
Hina?
hate everyone.
Hero?
Well, Hiro normally acts like that.
Yeah. The only one here isn't Toko, and it wasn't any normal silence, it was the deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first Clash Trial. I'm late.
Oh, I'm late. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Girl, the strong silent master is so wonderful, so cool, so hot, my loins are ablaze.
What?
Everything will be just fine if you leave it to me. Scissors sharp, scissors in hand, I'll stab and gouge and shift the master of evil. So I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys. If it's what master wants, it can be boy, girl, or anything in between.
Lol.
Lol, I can handle it.
Oh, well, so much for handling it.
No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now. See, everyone's in this room, yet
Ooh.
Monokuma's here.
And wearing our gloomy Gus faces, I see. Let's get this show on the road. Let's begin. Final Clash Trial is going to be slathered in pitch black despair. Climaxium sorrow.
that's fine.
You're right, this is the final Clash Trial, and this time it'll be fair. What do you mean, this time? Stop with all the slander. I'm a bear in good standings, you know. If there was a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest, I'd take home the tiara every time.
Every year. Gonna win this game super fair and square. I'm gonna win this game!
The issue here, Mr. Monokuma, is the fact that someone has to be controlling you right now. And everyone's in here.
Continue your rant, but let's keep going.
Well,
I'll make sure everyone's watching at home knows. Because we've heard this rant 6 times from you already. That is fair. Enough of your tedious drivel, begin the trial already. Byakuya is angry.
Get in the trial already.
Whatever
Link
happened,
down below.
he is angry. We can't run away in an elevator, that's physically impossible.
Those everyone going to disappear. Well, we're not in the elevator yet.
Whatever, this will be over in no time. Oh, it seems like he already knows who the culprit is.
Everyone's gonna think it's me because whatever Monokuma gave them definitely was not the same thing I received. Or if it was,
It's
they're
because you don't
going
show up.
really based off the fact that I don't show up.
Which is a valid point.
I mean, I don't have an ultimate. I'm
Ultimate
here
lucky.
by chance.
Ultimate lucky student. Your ultimate is lucky.
Yeah, but I was chosen by chance. That does seem very suspicious. I don't appear in the class photo. I'm just here somehow.
Right.
I'm still alive, even though I was suspected for murder. I was condemned in the last trial. I just so happened to live.
It's interesting. Nobody made eye contact, nobody said a word. They just disappeared into the elevator.
Hey,
They're all acting odd, like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other. But you know why that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so.
Well, you can tell us about it soon. We'll be in the class trial anyways.
You're right, I'm ready.
so
Ready to win, right?
Of course.
The last one.
Glad to hear you say that.
We didn't even have a free time, we're
Those
just
are-
doing now and then. So, we're as prepared as we're ever gonna get.
Yep, let's go for it. I'm making my way towards the opening, step after step. Resolved that this would be the last time. I repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body.
Have you
Finally
solved
on steady
every
legs.
mystery?
Oh.
Yeah.
I know that there's gotta be someone who is dead that isn't dead,
I passed the
That has
threshold
to be a
and
thing.
stood in the elevator.
but that's all I've decided out of all of this.
Without warning, it began to descend.
I don't think anyone in the elevator right now is behind it all.
Well, clearly it's Monokuma.
Well, yeah, but Marukuma's not on the elevator. For
Well-
some reason, he can just pop up in rooms, which I don't
Well-
understand. He has like a teleporting ability.
Well, I don't think it's a teleporting ability, as if each of those buttons like opens up like a
A
panel.
Monokuma that was in the room already.
Yeah, I think it's like a Monokuma like launcher. It
Right.
launches
Like
out.
he clicks the room, one pops up in the room, and he just automatically has control of that specific
Yeah,
one.
you click the button, you click the room that you want to be in, and boom, you're in that room.
On the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time.
Each room has probably been like
I'm guessing this based
specialized.
off of footage that I have seen from the Ultimate Despair Girls, because it's like a third-person beat 'em up almost.
You've seen footage of it? I've not even seen footage of it.
I've seen a screenshot, like the
Sad.
back of the case almost, and it shows like a bunch of tiny little Monokumas. So I know that there's multiple,
I've
not
nev-
just one.
never seen any gameplay on it. I just
There's
knew,
like multiple.
I knew it was third
monsters.
person, and it's because I've seen the case.
Right.
but I'd never even looked at much of the screenshot.
Felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. Slowly opened my eyes, and what's the room? Oh, it's kind of got a
Final trial site.
it's kind of got a whole
Silent
brick and mortar. Yeah.
If only it was Chain Link. Lol.
Whoa. Long way to the
Long way
last
to the last
stage.
stage.
The always exciting final boss battle.
Yeah, we're going all
I'm
in.
gonna sit on this one. I'll just sit right here in the vacant 16th seat.
Ta-da!
Let's begin.
The 16th seat is finally used, and Monokuma is officially a part of the trial.
Yep.
Exciting times all around.
That's because he's the main culprit.
You can cross-check him and everything. It's great.